Welcome back to Burning River Bushcraft. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Bushcraft card from Grimm Workshop. If this is the kind of thing you'd like to see, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment in the comment box, and ring the bell to be notified of my latest videos. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook at Burning River Bushcraft. I also teach outdoor classes at Outdoorcore.com. I just released a new course on Outdoorcore on packing the ultimate pocket survival tin. So I make custom knives for this. I show you how to make your own. We can get a full-size buck saw in here. We use a lot of factory components. We modify components. But one thing that kind of goes along with this is these survival cards. Now these cards are designed to fit in your wallet, and they fit in these little Altoid tins just as well. So this is the first card I got from Grimm Survival, and these are about 1 millimeter thick stainless steel. So this goes right into a credit card slot in your wallet. Obviously it packs in the tin as well, and it does come with a card, and the card kind of goes through all the components. So the Bushcraft card has a knife, 8 hooks, and 2 arrowheads or 1 broadhead. So I have reviewed other survival cards in the past, and the big difference between the Grimm is when these components come out of the backer, you can put them back. So you can take these things out and you can practice with them. You can use one of your fishing hooks without breaking a fishing hook out of a metal card and never getting it back in again. So that is a critical deal with me, and that's why I was drawn to the Grimm. So this fits in a credit card slot, and it fits in the Altoid tin. But the back of this white backing actually peels off, and this actually sticks to a surface. So that's kind of cool. You can put this on a tin. You could put this in a tackle box. You could stick it to anything where you're going to need access to survival gear. And that's kind of what I like about this. Now this black backer, this knife I've actually had out already. The arrow tips I've had out already. Some of these hooks I haven't. So when you take a hook out the first time, there's a small little metal tab holding it in place. So you just have to break that tab. So now once I had this hook off and I was looking at it, I was showing somebody, I went and just casually caught a fish, I can put the thing back. I can slamp it right back in here. And it's not going anywhere. You can thump on this thing pretty good. And you saw I actually had to kind of pry the tool out of there. So I have had this knife out before. There's a couple spots where you can see where it was mechanically attached before I broke through the little tabs. So the backer is the only thing holding this on, and it's held on here great. Some of the smaller tools are a little bit difficult to get out. I've actually used a knife blade before, but like the bigger one, you can kind of push through. And here's the knife. So because the knife fits on a card, and I've designed most of my Altoid tin knives to fit at an angle, this is a little bit smaller than something I use, but it's similar in thought process. So with this, I've still got holes, so I'm still going to lash this or half this to a stick and have a full-size handle with this. And if I didn't do that, if it was just a couple quick cuts, I've got about 1.5 fingers. And this has a saw back as well. So the saw back is essentially working like jimping. So it's going to let me plant my thumb to drive through a cut. So this little knife, even though it's not the sharpest thing in the world, it will still cut through cordage. And because you can take it out, you can sharpen it. So in addition to the knife and the 3 different size hooks, 8 hooks total, I've also got 2 arrowheads. And these are actually pretty cool. So this one I would absolutely shoot as a single. This one, it's probably not going to hold up too well. But the nice thing about them is they nest together. So here's those 2 trade points nested together. And that is a legitimate broadhead. That thing's going to do some damage. So this ups the ante from a normal trade point or an improvised head of any type. This is a real deal broadhead. If you're interested in this Bushcraft card from Grimm or any of the other tools from Grimm Workshop, I'm going to have an affiliate link in the description box. Go ahead and use that link, check them out. an emergency knife that you can haft on a stick, 2 trade points or 1 real deal broadhead, and 8 fishing hooks. So you can do a lot with that. And this is 1 millimeter thick, and it's going to take up nearly no room in your Altoids tin or in a credit card slot in your wallet, which you're probably going to have with you anyway. So this is definitely something worth considering. Now I am going to break all these components down, and we're going to test them all and just do little short videos of each individual component as I progress through some of the other tools that Grimm offers. But till next time, this has been Jamie Boggs with Burning River Bushcraft. See you soon.